Good evening, everybody. What's going on? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Well, Gigi, looks like you're the only one. There's 20 people in here, but you're the only one that then typed a little something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. All right, let's see. You can indeed. All right, thank you so much for that. All right, so first of all, shout out to everybody who will either be here for this or either here for the playback. Okay. 1 second. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I do want to say is obviously this can be a trigger warning with everything that is going on in this particular case. I do want to go ahead and give a trigger warning. If you do not, if you can't take it or you're triggered, it's okay to exit. Okay, it's okay to exit. I promise you. But let's go ahead and get into a few things in regards to this. So if you don't know who this is on the screen, this is the young man name is Shamarcus Carr, and Dutchess Dior. Also, her name is actually Zyra Carr. Okay, Zyra Carr, but she goes by the name Dutchess Dior on Facebook. Okay, and so we're going to get into this article. Shout out to Sandra Rose, because this is where I see this at. And so we're going to get into this article, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. I'd never heard of her either. Hey, Andre. Yeah, I had never heard of her either. This is my first time hearing about either one of them, actually. I don't know either one of them. However, y'all know this is a DV case, so unfortunately, it was something that caught my attention. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Man unalives popular streamer Dutchess Dior on Facebook Live after they both exposed each other for cheating. Okay, let's get into it. Popular streamer Dutchess Dior, whose her real name is Zyra Carr, died on June the 14th, which was Saturday, after she exposed her husband for cheating on her during a Facebook live stream. Twin City, Georgia police and the Emmanuel County Sheriff's Office received a call about a domestic disturbance at a private residence around 9:30 p.m. on Saturday. Arriving officers found Dior unconscious on the floor of the kitchen. She was pronounced dead at a local hospital. Shamarcus Carr, aka the French man, and Dior argued on Facebook Live about infidelity. They both exposed each other for cheating, and Carr repeatedly warned Dior that he would unalive her if she didn't stop interrupting him on Facebook Live. Y'all, I really say this all the time. I say this all the time. If someone threatens to unalive you, you never take that light, especially if y'all are arguing and you are in the middle of a dispute. You never take that lightly. Okay? You never take it lightly when someone tells you that they are going to unalive you. Okay? And clearly, this is not their first domestic dispute. This is the first domestic dispute that they may have had on Facebook, but this is clearly not the first domestic dispute that they've had. So when it comes to these types of things, y'all have to stop antagonizing people, and you have to know when to walk away. And again, I'm listen, may this baby rest in peace. I don't condone any of it. I don't. But y'all, we've gotta stop doing that, because that does nothing but amp up the adrenaline in that particular person, and you don't know what they're capable of doing. Okay. So I hate that if that comes off very harsh, but again, y'all, we have to stop doing it. I think it was Gunplay and his ex-girlfriend, where he was like, "Oh, I'll pow pow you," but then he actually had a skillet in he had a skillet in his hand, and she kept saying, "What you gonna do? Hit me with that and shoot me?" Stop doing that. Stop doing that. We cannot do that. Okay, we just cannot. We cannot. When they tell you what their plans are, you better listen. Okay. Shamarcus Carr, aka the Free Man, and Dior argued on Facebook Live about infidelity, and they both exposed each other cheating. And Carr warned her that he would unalive her if she didn't stop interrupting him on Facebook Live. "I gotta die about that. You told my ish," she said. As he threatened her, Dior accused Carr of cheating on her after he was released from prison. But Carr said that she cheated on him with a friend while he was locked up. Carr, 36, and Dior, who's 27, shouted out profanities at each other, and she snatched his phone during a live stream. "Give me my phone," Carr said, before threatening her life. "That's crazy, y'all. I ain't willing to die behind this," Dior told live stream viewers. After the live stream ended, Carr fatally pow-powed Dior before fleeing in his 2021 Dodge Challenger. I'm sorry. He then took his own life after police tried to stop his car in Twin City. Let me say this about you, sir. One thing I cannot stand is a coward man. I can't stand a coward man. I cannot. You took your life. You should have took your life first. Sorry, but that's just the way I feel. You should have took your life first. I don't know why y'all get into pursuits with these police officers, and then you wants to then unalive them. That ain't cool. Like, girl, I will never understand that. I will never get it. You should took your life first. Dior's fans mourned her senseless death on social media. One ex-user wrote, "This is what happens in low IQ relationships." Another person wrote, "This was unsettling. I remember growing up, my parents used to fight, but no way near the severity to this scale." A third person wrote, "Beat her for 3 hours naked before this happened, and she went back. Please get out and seek help if you're in a DV situation." Wow. And this is allegedly, because I don't know if that's true. Someone else wrote, "He kept telling her that he was about to unalive her more than once. You only have to tell me once, and I believe you 100%. And that's the truth." Carr and Dior leave behind 2 young children. So this is their family photo. This is their family photo, if you guys can see it, right? Here is a post that she made to her Facebook. Okay. So, "I really be too loving and too forgiving. I'm a good ass woman, but to the wrong boy. What you know about carrying the load while being embarrassed, disrespected, and steady helping a man fight demons? You can't make nobody happy that's not happy with themselves. You gonna mentally and emotionally. I don't. Why I got that thing on here? How to do this? Okay, let me go back. You gonna mentally and emotionally drain yourself holding on to nothing. I walk through pain with a smile because I look at any situation like God showing me something. A man ain't making ish happen for me. I'm the face behind me, my kids, and the nigga too. Okay, so this is what she posted. I don't know the exact date in which this was posted. I see it says 1 day ago, but I don't know when the screenshot was actually taken. All right. Okay, so this is from a local place there. And it's just a screenshot of the actual article. So give me 1 second. I want to see, is there anything else? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Now, there are videos. Now, keep in mind, there aren't any videos of the unaliving, which I'm so glad about because I mean, I don't think I can handle it, but there are, you hope the man rot in prison. He not going to prison, baby. He dead. Ruth. Maybe Ruth didn't know. Did the people tell her in the comments? Ruth doesn't like to read. It ain't funny, but he did, baby. He not going to he not going to prison. He not going to prison. I think we wish that he was going to prison, or that he unalived himself and not unalived her. She posted that on June the 14th, so that was definitely on the day that this happened, because this happened on the 14th at 9:30 p.m. So I was gonna do an upload video on this, but then I thought about it and I was like, no, I want to go live because y'all know that these DV situations, they really like, it's just sad all the way around. So give me 1 second. Let me pull up one other thing here really quick. Okay, Dutchess Dior. And you know the sad part about it is you actually have men. I want y'all to see this. I want to comment on this so bad. I want y'all to see this. Look at this. Do you see what this person said? Names to mute Dutchess Dior. Now that is so uncalled for. That is so uncalled for. And he made that an hour ago, so he's definitely talking about this situation. That's crazy. That is insane. Niggas are horrible. Okay, I just, niggas are horrible. Sorry to have to say it like that, but niggas are horrible. Okay, girl. Y'all talking about her wearing Dior. I don't care about that. Why am I not seeing what I saw on my phone? Hold on 1 second. I think it's because I searched. This is why. Okay, wait a minute. Let's do it this way. All right. So here's one that I'll play just so that we can hear what was going on in the background. Again, the unaliving did not take place on camera, so I want to be clear about that. All right, and let's see
about the paper, about the paper situation. She bossed up, but I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all. When the hurricane came, a motherfucking hurricane fell through. Look at all this shit. She so goddamn clean. Look at this nasty ass shit. I wash it clothes. So that shit been down there 2 days. How long it take you? Did you wash it? So here it is. A tree fell through the roof right here. So we finesse, you know what I'm saying? Did your little thing. I got the tree off, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. Again, the house. Again, the house. Again, the house. Again, the house is in her name, so the check come in her name. Do you not believe this bitch try to penny pinch me? Oh, my stuff got damaged and all this shit. And all this shit. But all that shit still in the damn closet back there. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. And then, even if it was, bitch, I bought half of it. No, fuck you didn't. Yes, the fuck I did. I bought half your shit too. Fuck. What's your point? So, the Louis Vuitton pouch that I bought her with $5,000 in that bitch. I'm on the run for the marshals and everything. You think I'm finna give this to you? And I feel like I'm entitled to it too? Even though my name ain't on the motherfucking goddamn property? You damn right. That's what she talking about. And she gave me. She ain't giving me shit. She ain't out here goddamn doing shit. She is now. I can't figure out, like, damn, why the fuck I can't catch grip? So I went and got a reading. So the bitch read me. Boom. The bitch told me a motherfucker in my wife, somebody in my wife family got roots on me. They're praying on my brain. They praying on my downfall. They don't want to see me with shit. They playing with my finances and my money goddamn blessings. So I asked her this. Oh, it gotta be Miss Jennifer. It's gotta be my godmama. It's gotta be all this. You know what I'm saying? So she keeps throwing out there for her to keep always trying to throw it out there. Oh, he broke. Bitch, you praying on it too. The fuck you talking about? You in with it. What is this? You praying on it too. You with witchcraft too. Yeah, what's your point? What is this though? What's your point? After all that. After all that. Yeah. I went in there trying to get her. I went and called to pay the girl to get a reversal. I tried to get a reversal. So when I got them went to get the damn reversal and shit, you know what I'm saying? She got them be getting mad. Don't want me to do, oh, you ain't gonna do this and do that. What the fuck else I supposed to do? You cry, complain about me being broke, but you don't want me to goddamn get right. I ain't never been no broke nigga. I always got money. When I met you, bitch, I had money. You see what I'm saying? As soon as this hoe came in my life, everything went downhill.
Sir, I mean, I know he's gone, but sir, calling her, she calling you broke. I mean, you just admitted that this was her house. This was her stuff. That car probably belonged to her. It probably wasn't yours. Let's be very clear about that. I don't like coward people like this. You should have just unalived yourself if you was unhappy with the things that you was dealing with. I'm sorry. But to unalive someone, you threaten her multiple times to unalive her on this live stream. Now, what I'm also going to say is, listen, when you are in a DV situation, you have got to stop antagonizing people, because when you do that, it results in things that we don't want to talk about. Unfortunately, we don't. But y'all gotta stop doing that. Even when you say out loud, you gonna unalive me over this, you gonna unalive me over this, or you gonna do that. Like, stop. We gotta stop doing that. We got to, y'all. It's, to me, these are situations that, and I'm not saying that you can avoid these situations with that, but what I am saying is it's not necessary to antagonize. It's not necessary to continue to frustrate and anger people more. Like, it's no need in doing that. Like, because again, when these people tell you what's on their mind and what they plan on doing, you believe them. Believe them. You honestly, again, believe them. Believe everything that they tell you that they are going to do. Believe them. All right. I think people don't believe when someone says that they're going to hurt them, perhaps because it's been said before and nothing happened, but it only takes one time leave. Absolutely. And that's my point, Uncle Jay. Like, anytime that they say something like that, you gotta go. You gotta leave because you don't know what they're capable of doing. You don't. And if you guys are in any situations like this, hopefully this kind of sets a tone for you to walk away from the situation. And I know a lot of times it's harder to walk away from a situation than than us speaking on that. Sometimes it's a little tough depending on what you have going on with the kids, with finances, with a lot of things. I get it, but we got to figure out a way of escape. And this right here, this is so unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. This is so sad. I feel sorry for those babies. um Listen, one thing I do know is that when a loved one is unalived and babies are left behind, that is the hardest to ever have to explain to them. It's the hardest ish to kind of keep from them until you feel like they are at a place where they understand. It's hard when they ask questions. It is hard. It's tough. And I don't wish this on anyone. And I really wish that this didn't happen. I wish that this didn't happen. But on an alternate note, I think that he is very much a coward. I think that you are a coward when you run from the police, knowing that you have unalived someone and then take your own life. Man, I it just will never sit right with me. That will never sit right with me, ever, ever, ever. So there are multiple outlets that are reporting this. It is making headlines in multiple places, and so I wanted to bring this to you guys so that you guys see exactly what's going on. And man, I don't even know what to say. Like, I just hate that this happened. I am going to put both of these articles down in the description box below, so that you guys
in Emmanuel County around 9:30 last night, the Twin City Police Department and Emmanuel Sheriff's Office say they were called to Fifth Avenue about a domestic disturbance. Deputies.
I swear you're dying. Dad, I gotta die by that. You told my shit. Damn, bitch. Give me my phone. I gotta die if I tell what happened. Give me my phone. That's crazy.
and I don't know her, so
Y'all, I ain't really look that bad. So y'all won't know that tea right now. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here.
So the only thing that I have to say, and again, I hope that this doesn't come off as harsh or unsettling or any of that, but I want to say this: like, it's not a joke when somebody tell you they gonna unalive you. I don't care if they tell you in a laughing manner, in a joking manner, or anything. That's nothing to ever laugh about or kiki about, because again, you don't know what people are capable of doing. So please, y'all, please stop, because this wasn't cute, this wasn't funny, this wasn't any of that. And allegedly, y'all, they exposed each other for cheating and catching STDs and all kind of stuff. Like, it just there's no way I can sit up and condone this in any way. And again, the smirks, the laughing, and the giggling, they don't sit right with me. And like, again, I just don't think we should be doing that. Again, listen to these people when they tell you this, and get out of there as fast as you can, if you can. You know what I mean? They were both wrong in my opinion. Absolutely, for telling each other's business on live and doing all of that. It is absolutely wrong. But he's definitely wrong for unaliving this baby and then turning around and unaliving himself. That's very cowardice to me. And I just, it's cowardice to me. I don't like it. Again, prayers out to the families of these individuals, prayers out to the children, because again, like I've told you guys, that's one of the hardest things to do, is raise someone, raise a child behind a unaliving, because it's so hard to explain. It's so hard to go down that road of explaining things to them. And again, if you've never been there, then you probably don't know what it feels like. But that is the hardest thing to do, especially when holidays come around, birthdays come around, and you know that, they're looking for their parents. They're looking for it's sad. It's sad. And I don't know what else to say. This kind of reminds me of that story that we talked about, it that we went over. It was about a year and a half ago, where on Facebook Live, a similar situation happened, but it was the opposite way around. It was a young lady that unalived the dad. Do y'all remember that when we talked about that? It kind of reminds me of that particular situation, because they was arguing on Facebook Live about the kids and about different things, and the kids was in the other room when the woman shot the man, or pop out the man. So again, y'all, we really have to take heed when the warning is in front of us, right? When the warning has been given multiple times, take heed. Take heed. All right. Listen, y'all, that's all I have. I wanted to bring this to you guys. I felt like this was a sad story. I will definitely put um the links in the description of this actual video, so that you can review those links for yourself. And then if you have X, or if you have TikTok, I'm sure you've probably seen it on your TikTok. You probably seen it on your Twitter or X account. But again, y'all, please be safe out there. And if there's anybody going through this situation, please make sure that you get the help that you need. And again, I know it's easier said than done in a lot of situations, but if you can, please find a way of escape. All right. And always let at least one person know what you got going on. I think a lot of people don't do it because they're afraid of what might happen, but I think you should at least have conversations with a close friend, a close family member, someone close to you, so that they at least know what's going on. And maybe they can try to help you out in some way. I know some people don't want to get into domestic disputes, and I understand why, but at least have one person that you can talk to, one person that you can confide in, one person that knows what's going on, so that when situations like this happen, no one is like super blindsided by it, because you knew of what was going on. So again, wanted to bring this to you guys. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If there are any disrespectful or belligerent or rude and distasteful comments, I will delete those comments. But for now, again, prayers out to the children, prayers out to the families. And with that being said, I will definitely catch you guys.